self-improvement videos are so personal these days that you are no longer personalized. This has been a breakthrough, like coming to reality for me recently. And it has freed me, bro. Like it has freed me. So let me talk to you about this because I think it's really going to help you. On self-improvement, we preach like when we're making content. I just made a video about self-improvement is being saturated when it's not, but there's a lot of people out there, preaching self-improvement, and they all say you got to be personal, you got to be relatable, and make your videos as personal as possible, right? Speak with conviction. Totally good stuff, right? Totally good stuff. We need to speak with conviction so people watch our videos. We need to be personal so people relate to us. We need to be relatable so people can relate to us. Totally, totally good. I'm like that. I preach that. Good stuff. But the problem is we watch these guys who are successful, and most of them are successful, but I do that for a certain type of reason. We'll get into it. They're making money, they're doing this, and they preach their lifestyle. They preach how they got where they are. What happens in our brain, is that we think that is right. That is the only thing that will get us success. We have to be just like E-Man. We have to be just like Andrew Huberman. We have to be like all these guys if we want to succeed. Wrong. See, what happens is we think we have to be them. You have to look at these YouTubers, these creators, these influencers as templates. So you know when you go to make a squeeze page for your email list, or if you go to build a website, maybe you haven't done that yet, but just follow along with me. Say you go to build a Shopify website because you want to be a drop shipper. Shopify gives you templates to work off of, right? A template. He's like, okay, I kind of want my website to look like this. And so you click that, but then you modify it. Modify it. So when you look at Ime Getty, you'd be like, he is a successful guy. Ime Getty's your template, right? Ime Getty's rich. Ime Getty's successful. Ime Getty has a good physique, whatever. You want that. You listen to his life story. You listen to what he did. And you take bits and pieces from that. You're like, okay, I'm going to try this. I'm going to take this advice. I'm going to take this advice. I'm going to take this advice. But say you take this advice, this little piece of advice, right? You take it and you look at it and you start doing it. And you're doing it and you're doing it. And you realize, wait, this little piece of advice, this little thing that Ime Gachi does, why is it causing me so much pain? Why is it making my life harder? Why is it not making my life better? Why am I doing this? But then you're like, well, it helps Ime Gachi. And Ime Gachi said to do it. So I'm going to do it. I got to keep doing it. I can't quit. Because we're on self-improvement, we want to be disciplined. And we're like, oh, this is just discipline. Oh, it says pain. Oh, I got to keep doing it. Totally respect that. Totally good. If it hurts, it's probably helping you a little bit. And don't quit just when it starts to hurt. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. But eventually, it's going to get to a point where it's like, it's either you're going to push past the pain, and it's just good. If you push past the pain, it stops hurting. That's good. You did a good job. But if it continues to hurt, and the pain never goes away, and it's making your life harder, why would you keep doing it? Oh, because E-Man Gadget said it helps. Maybe it helped E-Man. Maybe it's not going to help you. Like if you go to the hospital and the doctor gives this guy some type of medicine and it helps him because he has a certain type of disease or whatever, you have a totally different disease, but you're like, that medicine helps that guy. Give me some of that, doctor. And you put it in your mouth and you're like, it's going to help you. And then you die. I hope that gets across to you. We have to look at these self-improvement gurus, these guys who have already succeeded, as templates. As templates. The problem is, it's not a problem. You just have to look past it. What happens is these guys, they preach this stuff with so much conviction because they're good speakers. They preach with conviction. They preach all this stuff like, yes, bro, this is what you have to do to succeed. And because they speak so confidently about it, we as humans, we grasp that. We're like, this must be true. And so we force ourselves to do it, thinking that that's the perfect way for everyone to do it, when it's not. Sure, definitely take their advice. say this helped him, I'm gonna do it. Definitely go to the gym. Definitely start eating healthier. Try out their stuff. Trust what they say. Try out their stuff. Do it. But like I said, if you eventually come to a point where it's just not benefiting your life, maybe it makes you hate self-improvement, cut that out. Don't feel like you have to keep doing something just because some successful guy said it's right. Something I have been very, very focused on lately is being me, being an individual, because that's what makes people want to watch me. Be relatable, be personal. And I've got to go my own path. I'm not going to walk E-Man Gadget's path. You know, I'm not going to walk, Chris Williamson's path. I'm going to go my path. Sure, we're going to relate some. Sure, we're going to go through some of the same stuff. But his path is not my path, and my path is not his path, was not his path. That's what makes us unique. That's what makes people want to watch us both. So that means some stuff that he does will not work for me. Not only do we have different paths, we're different people. And what happens is, it's really the title of the video says it all, is we're all being so personal in this self-improvement niche. We're all so personal. That's good, because there's some people a lot like you. But what happens is the viewers no longer are personalized. I went through years, the entire time I was on self-improvement. I was like, I gotta be this guy. I've gotta follow this. I gotta take his advice. And I was no longer me. I was no longer me because I was no longer personalized. I listen to all these personal messages every day. He's personal. He's personal. He's giving me his personal advice. And it's helped me a ton. I'm here because of taking this advice. But I wasn't me. I wasn't me personally. I wasn't being myself. And I know that sounds so cliche. Your mom told you to be yourself. Just go out there and be yourself, honey. But it's like, sometimes yourself isn't right. Like back in the day when you were a Jeffrey, when you had nothing going for you, that was you. That was completely you. And that was not right. That was not good. That's not what you need to be. You have to take some of their advice, but you have to be your own person. Take them as a template. Maybe you take that template and you keep 99, 95% of what that template looks like. But you change the colors, you change this, you change that. You change very little things, but it makes the website, it makes you. It makes you personal. That's what I've been fighting all this time. That's why I've felt like a shell of myself. That's why I haven't been exactly what I want to be, because I've been like, oh, he said not to do it, so I'm not going to do it. No! Take their advice. But if it just doesn't work for you, don't force yourself to do it to where it makes your life worse. This is all about making our life better. So why are we doing things that make our life worse? What are you doing? Man, I'm hyped today. Look at these guys. Look at these gurus that have helped you. Take their advice. They've helped me, bro. If I didn't listen to these guys, I wouldn't be here. If I didn't have those role models to look up to aspire to be like, I wouldn't be here. I'm not trashing these guys at all. You have to look at them as a template. Look at them as a template. Say, take most of their advice. Most of their advice is good. Try everything. Try everything they say. Work on it. Progress in it. If it hurts in the beginning, totally normal. Most things that better your life hurt a little bit. That's what makes them worth it. So push through that pain. It's probably going to take a couple of months. It took me years to get to where I am now. Go through the pain. But if it continues to hurt for maybe months, I can't give you a direct timeline, but if it continues to hurt for months, it never gets better. And it progressively makes your life worse, hurts your mental health or whatever. Stop doing it. Stop doing it and see what it's like to go back. Go back to normal without doing it. You might notice, oh, it hurt, but this hurts worse. And then you go back to it. It's all about trials. You try it for a little bit, then you go back. And then if it hurts worse when you go back, just go back to it. Templates, bro. Templates. Say it with me. Templates. They're templates. Be you. Walk your path. Be personal. Preach personal messages. If you're watching me, take my advice. I'm trying to help you. I'm never going to give you false advice. That's not that I don't think would help you. That's why I speak so with so much conviction, because I think I it will help you. I know that it will help some people because it helped me. But for some people that watch me, some of my advice might not work for you in your life situation or just you as an individual person with your own personality. That is okay as long as we're both improving ourselves in our own way to achieve our version of success. Because you see, success is different for every type of person. One guy views success as chilling in a condo somewhere, but writing nice books. You know, completely fine. If you want to be an author, just go chill, bro. But if you want to be a rich guy, have all this stuff, my idea of success is different from you. That's fine. Walk your path, be personal, look at other guys who are successful, because you got to respect everybody's version of success. If they're excelling in their space, be personal, bro. Walk your own path. Don't walk anybody else's path, because it's probably one of the most painful and like mind-boggling, mind-twisting type stuff. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I broke away from that. Because now I can look at these guys as versions of success, as booklets. I can look at them as templates. I can look at them and be like, that's success. That's one version of success. I want to be like that. But your way of getting there is probably going to be a little bit different. And that's what makes us unique. That's why we can all preach personal messages. Make sure that you're personalized, that you're an individual. My name's Charlie. I'm a homeschooled athlete and entrepreneur on self-improvement. Much love to you, bro. Keep moving your life. Never stop. I'll see you.